Thank you for being patient with us. We are about to continue our contest. However, Archbishop Porter, I started a new set with Archbishop Porter girls, and it would be unfair to continue the same set with the other schools since they've had a very long time to go over the concept. So I'm scrapping that sheet. So Archbishop Porter girls will start afresh. So a preamble to all schools. Find the cosine of the angle between the given vectors A and B. Archbishop Porter girls, yours is A equals 3I plus 5J, and B equals 5I minus 3J. Nothing. Okay.
Madam, please, the answer is cos 90, which is equal to 0.
That is correct. Pope John, A equals 4I minus 3J, and B equals I minus 2J. Yes, Edward.
Okay, so we have the cosine of the angle between the vectors to be 2 root 5 all on 5.
That is correct. St. Monica's, A equals negative 2I plus 3J, and B equals 2I plus J. Yes, Comfort.
What do you get? Please, the cosine of the angle is 1 out of root 60, which is,
It is,
we have the cosine of the angle to be 1 out of root 60, which is equal to root 60 over 60.
which is equal to,
Root 60 on 60.
no, please. Pope John,
So we have negative root 65 over 65.
that is correct. Please, don't take over my job. Allow me to tell the school whether they are correct or wrong. Then you can ring your bell, okay? At least for the first round. One term in each set is odd. This is a preamble. One term in each set is odd and cannot be grouped into the category to which the other three belong. Identify the odd one in each set and name the category to which the remaining three belong. Archbishop Porter girls, fructose, sucrose, glucose, calcium. Their hands were up, so I give to them. Answer.
Please, madam, the odd one out is calcium, as it is a metal amongst a group of sugars. As it is amongst a group of carbohydrates.
I'll give you 1 out of 3. Pope John, sneezing, coughing, blinking, Sweating. Kingsley.
Drinking is the odd one out. And this because the sneezing, coughing, and sweating, they all do with the substance moving out of the body. That's excretion.
No, please. For a bonus? The odd one is sweating. The rest are all reflex reactions. St. Monica's. Sclerenchyma. Chlorenchyma. Okay, sclerenchyma, chlorenchyma, parenchyma, and cholenchyma. Yes, go ahead, Comfort.
Please, we have chlorenchyma to be the odd one out. This is because the rest of the tissues provide mechanical support to the plants, and chlorenchyma is for photosynthetic tissues.
No, please. Pope John for a bonus.
So the odd one out is chlorenchyma because the rest are ground tissues, but chlorenchyma is a specialized parenchyma tissue.
No, please. The odd one out is sclerenchyma. The rest have primary walls. No. Okay, let me finish. Okay. So Archbishop Potter girls, I give you your 3 points. We continue. Archbishop Potter girls. Tin metal reacts with chlorine to give tin 4 chloride. In an experiment, 23.8 grams of impure tin is made to react with excess chlorine, and the mass of tin 4 chloride obtained is 47.0 grams. Calculate the percentage purity of the tin. Sn equals 119, Cl is 35.5. For a bonus. Pope John. Calcium metal reacts readily with water to give hydrogen gas. If in an experiment, 5.38 decimeters cube of hydrogen at STP is obtained from 12.0 grams of a sample of calcium metal, what is the purity of the metal? Ca equals 40, molar volume of an ideal gas at STP equals 22.4 decimeters cubed. For a bonus, St. Monica's, 250 centimeters cubed of an NaOH solution labeled 0.100 mole per decimeter cube required 200 centimeters cubed of 0.120 mole per decimeter cube HCl solution for complete neutralization. What is the percentage impurity in the NaOH solution?
What do you have?
Go ahead, Comfort.
Please, we have the percentage to be 96%.
No, please, for a bonus. Okay, so Archbishop Potter Girls, your answer should have been 90%, 90.0%. Pope John, 80.1%. St. Monica's, 4.00%. Last set for this round. Archbishop Potter Girls. The common emitter DC current gain of a bipolar junction transistor is 75. What is the emitter current when the collector current is? You have it. Okay. Please hold on. Sorry for the hold up. We had to change a set because we had started that one before the lights went out. So we are now getting the new set. So we continue. So that will be the last set for this round. Thank you. So this is the question. The common emitter DC current gain of a bipolar junction transistor is 75. What is the emitter current when the collector current is 750 milliamps? Yes, please.
Madam, please, the current is 0.01 ampere.
0.01.
01 ampere.
No, please. Pope John.
Yep, 760 milliamp.
That is correct. Pope John, the common base DC current gain of a certain bipolar junction transistor is 0.001 96. Find the collector current when the base current is 25 milliamps. Yes, Kingsley.
We have 600 milliamps.
That is correct. St. Monica's. The common emitter DC current gain of a bipolar junction transistor is 32. Find the common base DC current gain of the transistor. Yes, please. Comfort.
We have negative 13 milliamperes.
No, please. Pope John.
0.99.
For a bonus, no. A 0.97. And so we've come to the end of the first round.
COVID-19 has changed the world, but despite the challenges, the spirit of Africanacity is still alive. It's in the tenacity of the men and women keeping us going. It's in the creativity you use to work, teach, and do it all. And it's in the ingenuity of all those who are making a difference. Thank you to everyone still getting things done. Your Africanacity.
Chat to us anytime, anywhere. Access our virtual assistant, the APSA bot, 24/7. That's Africanacity. That's APSA.
At the end of round one, St. Monica Senior High School had 2 points. Archbishop Potter Girls Senior High School had 9 points. And Pope John Senior High School had 11 points. So we continue. Ladies and gentlemen, we are entering the speed race, the second round. How fast you are counts here. The questions are coming to all schools at the same time. If you are the first to answer correctly, you earn 3 points. When you are wrong, a second school may answer correctly for 2 points. When they are wrong, the third school may answer correctly for a point. Anytime you are wrong, you lose a point. When you are ready, you ring the bell to alert me. You have 30 seconds for questions that involve calculations and 10 for those that do not involve calculations. Archbishop Potter Girls, may I hear a bell? For John. St. Monica's. Thank you. If the length of a simple pendulum increases by 0.1%, by what percentage does its period change? At 0.05%. Find the number of excess electrons on a metal sphere of radius 0.20 meter whose scalar potential is negative 1,600 volts. Time out. The answer is 2.2 times 10 to the power 11. The magnitude of the gravitational field on the surface of a spherical Kuiper belt object of radius 720 kilometers is about 0.40 meters per second squared. Estimate the magnitude of the gravitational field 840 kilometers from the center of the object. (0.29 meter per second squared). Find an equivalent but simpler trigonometric expression for y equals cosec of the expression x plus pi over 2. Yes, Mercy.
Y is equal to sec x.
That is correct. Solve the equation log of the expression 2 sine x equals 0 for x in the interval x greater or equal to 0 but less or equal to pi over 2. St. Monica's.
30. We have the answer to be pi or 6 radians.
That is correct. Find the domain of the function f of x equals 3 root of the expression 3x plus 2. Archbishop Potter Girls.
Now we have the expression x belongs to all real numbers except x belongs to all real numbers. X is greater than or equal to negative 2 on 3.
No, please. Did anyone else ring? It's a set of real numbers. Which of the following are the greatest producers of organic matter? A, croplands. B, forests. C, plants of the land area. D, phytoplankton of oceans. Oh, people. Phytoplankton of oceans. What name is given to the vein that carries oxygenated blood? Archbishop Water Girls.
Pulmonary vein.
That is correct. Name the accessory photosynthetic pigment responsible for the orange color of carrots. For John.
Carotene.
That is correct. Which element has atomic number 27? Go ahead.
Cobalt.
That is correct. Give the electron configuration of the valence shell of strontium. Archbishop Potter Girls. Go ahead.
5s2.
That is correct. Explain why the salt NaI is less ionic than NaCl. Pope John.
Okay. So NaI is less ionic than
Please.
NaCl because in NaI, the iodine anion has a larger size, therefore higher polarizability. So the NaI bond is more polarized, therefore introducing a covalent character. And NaCl, the Cl is a little bit smaller than the I minus anion. So the polarizability is less, therefore introducing a more ionic character.
I give to you. That's the end of the second round.
Unlock banking with biometrics. Now you can access the APSA mobile banking app using your fingerprint or facial recognition. Download today. That's Africanacity. That's APSA. Unlock banking with Chat to us anytime, anywhere. Access our virtual assistant, the APSA bot, 24/7. That's Africanacity. That's APSA. Chat to us.
End of the speed race. St. Monica Senior High School had 5 points. Pope John Senior High School had 17 points. And Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School had 20 points. Round 3. Don't turn over your sheets yet, please. In this round, we solve the problem of the day. The problem of the day is a complex question that requires the use of multiple concepts or formulae and is worth 10 points. It's given to all schools at the same time. You have 4 minutes within which to give your solution on the screen. After the 4 minutes, I'll take a look at your solutions and then present the suggested solution from our consultant, after which I'll award your points. But in this round, at stake is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ Star. And this is awarded to the school that earns a perfect score of 10 out of 10 for the problem of the day. A star at this stage is worth 2,400 Ghana cedis to the team. All the best to you. Now kindly get up and stand by your screens. You may pick up your sheets now, turn them over, and we'll read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. 1.00 decimeter cube of a saturated solution of iron 2 hydroxide at a temperature T degrees Celsius is evaporated to dryness. 0.180 milligram of the metal hydroxide is recovered. I. Calculate the solubility product constant of iron 2 hydroxide at the temperature T degrees Celsius. 2. Some Fe2 plus solution at temperature T degrees Celsius is added dropwise to 500 centimeters cubed of 0.100 mole per decimeter cubed NaOH solution at temperature T degrees Celsius. Calculate the concentration of the Fe2 plus at the point of precipitation of Fe into bracket OH2. Fe equals 56.0. O is 16.0. H is 1.00. Your 4 minutes start now. Time is up. Stop writing. Kindly put down your stylus. contestants have given their solutions for the problem of the day. Now let's see what was expected of them as suggested by our consultant. So this was a chemistry problem of the day. And for the answer, they were to calculate the moles of FeOH2 that was recovered, and then the KSP. If you're able to do the first part, you get 5 points. There is an equation there that they should write out, FeOH2 solid in equilibrium with Fe2 plus 2OH minus. Then for the B part, the total OH concentration was 1.00 times 10 to the power negative 1. The KSP that was calculated from the top. Then the first precipitate will appear when the concentration of Fe2 plus is 3.20 times 10 to the power negative 15 moles per decimeter cube. If you're able to do the B part 2, you earn 5 points. We start with Archbishop Porter Girls. At least for the equation, I can see you were writing it, but you ended up erasing it. So I can't give it to you. And then you didn't get any other thing correct. So you get no mark for the problem of the day. St. Monica's got 2 out of 10. And Pope John got the first part correct, so they got 5 out of 10. Before we enter the 4th round, some schools want to make changes. So for St. Monica's, Genevieve Sewasapon is coming in for Sharifa Arimiao. And then for Pope John, Jeffrey Bansa is coming in for Edward. Boama Boateng.
Chat to us anytime, anywhere. Access our virtual assistant, the APSA bot, 24/7. That's Africanacity.
So Genevieve is coming in for Sharifa. Thank you, Sharifa, for being with us. You're welcome, Genevieve. Then we have Jeffrey coming in for Edward. Edward, thank you for being with us. You're welcome, Jeffrey. So we start with our fourth round. In this round, each school is going to get a statement. You tell me whether your statement is true or false. When you are right, you earn 2 points. When you are wrong, you lose a point. You may decide not to answer at all, in which case another school answers correctly for the full 2 points or loses a point when they are wrong. When you are ready to pick another school's statement, you ring the bell. Archbishop Potter girls. Ring your bell, please. Pope John. St. Monica's. Good. This time I'm starting with Pope John. Nearsightedness is corrected with a converging lens. Yes, Bansa.
It's true.
That is not correct. St. Monica's. A nearsighted eye has a shorter focal length than is needed to cast a clear image on its retina. Yes.
It's false. False.
Genevieve, speak out.
It is false.
No, please. Archbishop Potter girls. One of the causes of nearsightedness is excessive growth of the eyeball, leading to a longer eyeball than the optical power range of the eye lens can tolerate. Yes, Mercy. That is correct. Pope John, if a number is not divisible by 9, it is not divisible by 3. Yes, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
False.
That is correct. St. Monica's. If a number is divisible by 3, then if a number is not divisible by 3, it is not divisible by 9. Yes, Genevieve.
It's false.
No, please. It's a true statement. Archbishop Potter girls. If a number is not divisible by 15, it is not divisible by 5. Yes, Mercy.
False.
That is correct. Pope John, involuntary muzzle is under unconscious control, while voluntary muzzle is under conscious control. Yes, Jeffrey.
It's true.
That is correct. St. Monica's. Voluntary muzzle is under the control of the autonomic nervous system, while the involuntary muzzle is under the control of the somatosensory nervous system. Yes, Genevieve.
It is true. It's true.
That is correct. Archbishop Potter girls. Voluntary muscles include smooth muscles that line organs and cardiac muscles of the heart. Yes, Mercy.
False.
That is correct. Preamble to all schools. Let us consider the equilibrium reaction. Solid 2Fe plus gaseous 3H2O in equilibrium with Fe2O3, which is solid, plus gaseous 3H2 plus heat. Pope John, raising the temperature of the equilibrium reaction changes the equilibrium position initially. Yes, Kingsley.
True.
That is correct. St. Monica's. Raising the temperature of the equilibrium reaction changes the equilibrium position permanently? Genevieve?
False.
No, please. Archbishop Potter girls. Reducing the amount of solid iron does not affect the equilibrium position. Mercy?
True.
No, please. Pope John. A tank of liquefied petroleum gas cools down when rapidly discharged. Yes.
True.
That is correct. St. Monica's. Rapid discharge of a tank of liquefied petroleum gas results in loss of the most energetic molecules in the tank, thereby reducing the temperature of the remaining liquid in the tank. Yes, Genevieve.
It's true.
That is correct. Genevieve, please speak with vim, okay? I want to hear you. Archbishop Potter girls. If a tank of liquefied petroleum gas is cooled in a refrigerator, the pressure of the gas over the liquid in the tank decreases. Yes, Mercy.
True.
That is correct. Pope John. The next one goes to you, by preamble to all schools. A quadratic curve has equation y equals 2 multiplying the square of the expression x plus 3 minus 5. Pope John, the vertex is 3, negative 5. Go ahead.
False.
That is correct. St. Monica's. The axis of symmetry is x equals negative 3. Genevieve.
It's true.
That is correct. Archbishop Potter girls. The minimum value of y is negative 5. Nathalie.
True.
That is correct. Lysosomes are double membrane bound vesicles budded off from Golgi apparatus and contain digestive enzymes. Pope John.
False.
That is correct. St. Monica's. Endoplasmic reticulum consists of network of membranous tubule and helps in transport, synthesis, and secretion. Yes, Genevieve.
It's false.
No, please. Archbishop Potter girls. Leucoplasts are bound by 2 membranes, lack pigments but contain their own DNA and protein synthesizing machinery. Mercy.
True.
That is correct. Last set for this round. Ethine, Pope John. Ethine can be produced by the action of water on calcium carbide. Yes, Kingsley.
True.
That is correct. St. Monica's. When a terminal alkyne reacts with Tollens reagent, a redox reaction would have taken place. Yes.
It's true.
No, please. Archbishop Potter girls. Reduction of 2-butene with 1 mole of hydrogen in the presence of palladium deposited on BaSO4 as catalyst gives a trans product. Yes, Mercy.
True.
No, please. And that ends our round.
Chat to us anytime, anywhere. Access our virtual assistant, the APSA bot, 24/7. That's Africanacity. That's APSA. Unlock banking with biometrics. Now you can access. Chat to us anytime, anywhere. Access our virtual assistant, the APSA bot, 24/7. That's Africanacity. That's APSA.
COVID-19 has changed the world, but despite the challenges, the spirit of Africanacity is still alive. It's in the tenacity of the men and women keeping us going. It's in the creativity you use to work, teach, and do it all. And it's in the ingenuity of all those who are making a difference. Thank you to everyone still getting things done. Your Africanacity inspires us.
At the end of the 4th round, St. Monica Senior High School had 8 points. Archbishop Potter Girls Senior High School has 30 points. And Pope John Senior High School has 35 points. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our 5th round. And in this round, we have 4 riddles. I'm going to give you clues to help you solve the riddles. If you're able to solve on the first clue, you earn 5 points. On the second clue, you earn 4 points. From the third to the very last one, you earn 3 points. The riddles are coming to all 3 schools at the same time. You may even take turns in answering. So if you answer wrongly, you sit out of competition for that particular riddle till the next one comes up. Then you join if there is any. But in this round is the Gual Riddle Bonanza. The Gual Riddle Bonanza seeks to reward a school that answers 3 or 4 riddles correctly. At this stage, when you answer 3 riddles correctly, you earn 1,200 Ghana cedis. When you answer all 4 correctly, you earn 1,600 Ghana cedis. And these amounts go to the team. So we start with our last round. When you are ready, you ring the bell to alert me. Archbishop Potter Girls, Pope John, St. Monica's. Thank you. Let's have some fun here, okay? I am a form of reproduction. I'm found in most mammalian creatures as well as some reptiles, fishes, and amphibians. However, I'm not limited to the animal kingdom, as I occur in some plants. Pope John.
Viviparity.
That is correct. We continue, please, please. I'm a step in a reaction mechanism. This reaction mechanism is associated with a certain group of reactions. These reactions create and consume unpaired electrons. Every mechanism starts with me. I may be involved with a foreign compound or one of the reagents for the reaction. Who am I? Pope John.
Initiation reaction.
No. Archbishop Potter Girls.
Propagating step.
What?
Propagating step.
No. St. Monica's.
Initiation step.
No. I am chain initiation step. I am a phenomenon associated with waves. I'm responsible for the color of coated lenses. I produce a periodic modulation when waves are superposed. I'm responsible for the spectacular colors of a soap bubble. Pope John.
Diffraction.
Okay, so I
Interference.
continue.
Interference.
That is correct. I am a scalar quantity. I'm in a way a function of a square matrix. I'm a sum or difference of products of terms of a square matrix. For a 2 by 2 matrix, Pope John.
Determinant.
That is correct. So we've come to the end of the contest. So at the end of the contest, these are the scores. St. Monica's Senior High School had 8 points. Archbishop Potter Girls Senior High School had 30 points. And Pope John Senior High School had 44 points. The gentlemen refused to be nice to the ladies. You didn't allow the ladies to win. Anyway, so St. Monica's and Archbishop Potter Girls, You fought a good fight, but unfortunately it wasn't hard enough. So, hard luck to you. I pray that next year you come back better prepared for the contests. I wish you the best in your future endeavors. Congratulations to you, Pope John Senior High School. You won the contest convincingly. And you have qualified for the next stage of competition, the quarterfinal stage. I wish you the best as you progress. I hope you go further than that. Thank you for being with us throughout this contest. This one has been a very long, dragging one. But thank you for being with us all through. And we congratulate our winners again, Pope John Senior High School. So there's the Airtel Tigo Highest Scorer of the Day Award, which is worth 2,000 Ghana cedis at this stage, and it goes to the highest scoring school for the day. So for all the 7 contests today, the highest scorer will win the Airtel Tigo Highest Scorer of the Day Award. Join us for the next contest, which will feature Kumasi Academy, Infancy Pim School, and St. Mary's Senior High School. The National Science and Maths Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Absa Bank and supported by Joy News, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, GOIL, Airtel Tigo, Dano Milk, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University College, Central University, GTP, Adansi Travels, Third Eye Care and Vision Center, Medifair Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, and YFM. This is a primetime production, and see you next time. Bye for now. And Pope John, congratulations to you again because you won the Gold Riddle Bonanza. You earned 1,200 Ghana cedis for getting 3 out of 4 riddles correct.
Hello. Congratulations once again to Pope John for winning this contest and then for winning the Gold Riddle Bonanza. Please, can we have a teacher and the third contestant to join them on stage for the presentation?
Congratulations to Pojos for winning the Gold Riddle Bonanza. 1,200 for winning, for getting 3 out of 4 of the riddles correct.
I don't know.
With biometrics. Now, you can access the Absa mobile banking app using your fingerprint or facial recognition. Download today. That's Africanacity. That's Absa.
COVID-19 has changed the world, but despite the challenges, the spirit of Africanacity is still alive. It's in the tenacity of the men and women keeping us going. It's in the creativity you use to work, teach, and do it all. And it's in the ingenuity of all those who are making a difference. Thank you to everyone still getting things done. Your Africanacity inspires us.
Accra College of Medicine is the leading private medical college in the country, seeking to train doctors who are committed to excellence and have the heart power. With the state-of-the-art facilities, small class size, and an amazing faculty, we help our students learn better.
My dream of becoming a medical doctor is now a reality because at ACM, I am offered the best learning experience.
We are accredited by the National Accreditation Board and the Medical and Dental Council. ACM is affiliated to the University of Ghana with mentorship from the University of Ghana Medical School.
For those who want to pursue medicine, our doors are wide open. Accra College of Medicine is the place to be.
Visit www.acm.edu.gh to apply now. Accra College of Medicine, producing the next generation of health professionals.
Kwesi, morning. I just sent you Airtel Tigo money from my new number. We delivered 2 healthy kids last night. Congrats. Have you heard? Kwesi has
2 kids. Have you heard?
My son has 2 kids. Kwesi. No. No, your sister almost sent me. Have you heard the news about the missing chicken?
Have you heard? Get free calls and free Airtel Tigo money transfers for 6 months on new Airtel Tigo SIMs. Get a SIM today.
It's time to be extra. To get extra. Be extra with Airtel Tigo's new call and data bundles. Live extra only on Airtel Tigo.
Dial *111# now.
Airtel Tigo. Life is simple.
Choose Dano Milk for your family because 100% of our milk is sourced from our farms, taking great care in every step to ensure the milk that gets to you is of high quality. So build your strength every day with the goodness of Dano Milk. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Every now and again, Goil makes good things happen. This time, Goil has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. Goil Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. Goil Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. Goil Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with Goil Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. Goil has that sorted. Goil, good energy.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential, always listening, always understanding.
You heard right. We are offering our new and over 26 million existing customers worldwide an absolutely free COVID-19 cover. Yes, absolutely free. A couple of reasons. The satisfaction of knowing that you know we care. It's in conformity with who we are, the core of identity. We have a value of initiative that constantly drives us and to push the bar. We have a mantra, always listening, always understanding, and we back that up. Customer satisfaction is important to us. We have been doing this for over 170 years. We have honored our promise throughout the years. We were there in 1848 during the cholera pandemic, the sinking of the Titanic in 1912, through World Wars I and II, 1918 Spanish flu epidemic, through the decade of the Great Depression, 2002 SARS outbreak. And we certainly have every intention of honoring claims for this 2020 coronavirus pandemic. Hi, my name is Razak Abdul, and I'm the head of customer service here at Prudential Life Insurance Ghana. I invite you all to join the Prudential Life family today.
As part of measures to ensure the smooth placement of qualified BECE candidates for 2020, the Ghana Education Service has put in place the following guidelines for the information of parents, guardians, teachers, candidates, and the general public. All senior high schools and senior high technical and vocational schools in Ghana have been placed in 5 categories, namely Category A, Category B, Category C, Category D, and Category E. All candidates must choose their first, second, and third choices from schools in Category A, Category B, Category C, and Category E in order of preference. Each choice must have a program and accommodation preference. Candidates and parents should note that Category A schools can only be selected once, and Category B schools can be selected twice. A candidate can select all 3 choices from Category C or Category E. Additionally, candidates are to select one mandatory senior high technical or vocational technical school and program from Category E. This category consists of all public senior high technical and vocational schools in Ghana. Candidates must know that when placed in a school in this category, the program of choice shall be a technical or vocational program. Also, candidates are to select one school from Category D. Category D represents the day school option. These schools are schools that students will prefer to attend as day students and therefore must be schools that are located in the candidate's catchment area. In total, all candidates must select 5 schools. Parents are supposed to supervise the awards in the filling and selection process, sign and then submit forms to their current junior high school. This message is brought to you by the Ghana Education Service and the Free SHS Secretariat.
Chat to us anytime, anywhere. Access our virtual assistant, the APSA bot, 24/7. That's Africanacity. That's APSA. Unlock banking with biometrics. Now, you can access the APSA mobile banking app using your fingerprint or facial recognition. Download today. That's Africanacity. That's APSA.
COVID-19 has changed the world, but despite the challenges, the spirit of Africanacity is still alive. It's in the tenacity of the men and women keeping us going. It's in the creativity you use to work, teach, and do it all. And it's in the ingenuity of all those who are making a difference. Thank you to everyone still getting things done. Your Africanacity inspires us.
Accra College of Medicine is the leading private medical college in the country, seeking to train doctors who are committed to excellence and have the heart power. With the state-of-the-art facilities, small class size, and an amazing faculty, we help our students learn better.
My dream of becoming a medical doctor is now a reality because at ACM, I am offered the best learning experience.
We are accredited by the National Accreditation Board and the Medical and Dental Council. ACM is affiliated to the University of Ghana with mentorship from the University of Ghana Medical School.
For those who want to pursue medicine, our doors are wide open. Accra College of Medicine is the place to be.
Visit www.acm.edu.gh to apply now. Accra College of Medicine, producing the next generation of health professionals.
Kwesi, morning. I just sent you Untitled Chapter money from my new number. We delivered 2 healthy kids last night. Congrats. Have you heard? Kwesi has
2 kids. Have you heard?
My son has 2 kids. Kwesi, no. Now your sister almost 7.
Have you heard the news about the missing chicken? Have you heard? Get free calls and free Airtel Tigo money transfers for 6 months on new Airtel Tigo SIMs. Get a SIM today.
It's time to be extra. To get extra. Be extra with Airtel Tigo's new call and data bundles. Live extra only on Airtel Tigo.
Dial *111# now.
Airtel Tigo. Life is simple.
Choose Dano Milk for your family because 100% of our milk is sourced from our farms, taking great care in every step to ensure the milk that gets to you is of high quality. So build your strength every day with the goodness of Dano Milk. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Every now and again, Goil makes good things happen. This time, Goil has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. Goil Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. Goil Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. Goil Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with Goil Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. Goil has that sorted. Goil, good energy.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential. Always listening, always understanding.
You heard right. We are offering our new and over 26 million existing customers worldwide an absolutely free COVID-19 cover. Yes, absolutely free. A couple of reasons. The satisfaction of knowing that you know we care. It's in conformity with who we are, the core of identity. We have a value of initiative that constantly drives us and to push the bar. We have a mantra, always listening, always understanding, and we back that up. Customer satisfaction is important to us. We have been doing this for over 170 years. We have honored our promise throughout the years. We were there in 1848 during the cholera pandemic, the sinking of the Titanic in 1912 through World Wars I and II, 1918 Spanish flu epidemic, through the decade of the Great Depression, 2002 SARS outbreak. And we certainly have every intention of honoring claims for this 2020 coronavirus pandemic. Hi, my name is Razak Abdul, and I'm the head of customer service here at Prudential Life Insurance Ghana. I invite you all to join the Prudential Life family today.
For the year 2020. This is the show where we discuss and analyze the contests for the day, as well as predictions and expectations for the future contests ahead. This week we are looking at the 1/8 contests, and this is day 2 of that stage. I have here with me to help with the discussion Aaron Eshen and Yurija Intiamwa Osei Mensah. Gentlemen, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so today we're going to be looking at the contests that were held both at the University of Ghana Business School and then at the New End Block. I hope that you've been following keenly because I will need you to do a very detailed discussion for me, okay? All right. So starting from the first contests at the New End Block, which featured Achimota School, Adventist Senior High School, Bantama, and St. Hubert's Seminary Senior High School. Let's delve into that. What did you think about the performances of the contestants?
I was quite surprised to see Adventist take the lead in the first round.
Okay.
I think they were leading with 2 points, but then when it got to the speed race, Achimota took over, and there was a gap there.
Okay.
From round 2 to the last round. I think round 4, they were good till round 5, which Adventist took 3 riddles.
Riddles, yes.
But then, the 3 riddles were not enough to ensure them a win. In my opinion, if Achimota had faced a tougher opposition, they wouldn't have gotten it easy. And I feel going forward, they have a lot more to do, because if Adventists were tougher than they were, kept that consistency, they would have won the contest.
Yurija, what did you think about those contests?
Actually, I was very disappointed because I watched SDA in Kumasi. I followed their trials, their regionals, and they weren't doing so bad.
Okay.
But how they started the contest, they did very well. And as I always say, the top schools, the champions, are not very easy to beat in the NSMQ.
Yes.
So when we go to the speed race, they show them that they are veterans. And in these current times, the speed race is the decider for the contest.
Okay.
So following all the contests so far, the speed race is the decider. So if you're not doing so well in the speed race, I think you have some problems to address.
Okay. Aaron, you mentioned that you were surprised to see Adventists take the lead in the beginning. Why do you say that?
Because going into the competition or going into that contest, even online, most of our audience were rooting for Achimota, and
Okay.
they were the Cedar School. So
Yes.
coming into the competition, you think they are bringing something new. And as Eureka said, the champions always prove their worth.
Yes.
And eventually, they did that in the second round 2, which is a
Yes.
speed race. They picked most of the questions.
Mhm.
I think with the speed race, it comes with experience because you'd rush for the questions, which
Okay.
shouldn't be so. You should know when to go for the questions. And I think Achimota beat Adventist with experience with that. And I mean, they chased the competition in the
Yeah.
in the 5th round, answered 3 riddles, but I mean, it was all over. But yeah.
It
So
was.
I
Well, they
was
didn't go home empty-handed. Adventists went with the Goyle Riddle Bonanza prize, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and that is a win for them anyway.
But I mean, you'd want to progress into the next stage.
Yes.
Being part of the Cedar School, I think that's way greater, and it cuts you off some stress from
Yes,
starting from the
from the
regionals
very
the next
beginning.
year.
That's
So fine, you may walk away with the money, but you are starting from scratch the next year, which I think is shouldn't be greater than the money prize.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's look at the scores. Achimota won with 42 points. Adventist came second with 33 points, and then St. Hubert Seminary 24. For their kind of competition, what do you think the scores say? Could any school have done better? Did any school do more than expected?
With the heat Adventist started, I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting the 30s, But come on, Achimota was the best on the day. So it's the right score because, hey, they had to catch up at a point because Achimota had gapped them and they had to catch up. So I think this is even a good one for them. It could have been worse.
Okay.
This is a good one.
Okay.
This is a good one.
All right. So let's go to the second contest. That's NNB, which featured Prempeh College, St. Thomas Aquinas Senior High School, and Asanteman Senior High School. Prempeh College came in top with 49 points. Let's discuss that competition. Eureka, what did you think?
Okay, I think prior to that contest, I granted an interview at Joy News, and I told them Prempeh was coming to this contest as underdogs.
Okay.
Because of what happened last year.
Last year.
They losing to Wesley Girls,
Yes.
and from their 1A stage, the scores were low.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's not the usual Prempeh College character. But I think today they did very well. They topped the round 1 as
Yeah.
usual because they are noted for their round 1.
Yes.
They took out from the speed race, and the POD was not friendly to all schools. And I think for the second time, someone had 8/8 for the true or false.
Yeah.
And I think they did very well. And the radio, they picked 2. And I think for the first time in this 1A CV, someone picked an answer on the first clue.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
So
true.
I think in this year's competition, Prempeh College is a force to really reckon with.
Okay. We will be watching out for them, Prempeh College. Then, Keta Senior High School, Insane Senior High School, and SDA SHS Bekwai. How did those do? Keta won with 45 points, so they are maintaining their seat this year.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about their contest, Aaron?
I mean, you could see the winners right from the start.
Yes.
Keta composed, went through it. They didn't find it difficult. They went through it easily. And Insane tried. They all tried, but Keta was good, was better at the end of the day. And right, as I said, right from the start, right from the get-go, you could see, or you could determine the winner from the get-go. So it was an easy one for them. Maybe the real competition for them will start in the quarterfinals. So
Yeah.
I think they had it easy. But once again, I think I think I'm doing this so much tonight, but then I think if they meet a tougher competition, they will really fumble.
They will bow.
Yeah, because they weren't extraordinary at the end of the day.
Yes.
Even with the schools they got, they weren't scoring 50s and 60s,
Okay.
Because you think with such schools you'd push. I mean, with such schools you'd push. I mean, beyond certain limits, but then 40, it's okay, but not okay.
Okay. Then Pope John Seminary Senior High School, Archbishop Potter Girls, and St. Monica Senior High School, our last contest for NNB today. What did you think about their performance?
I think in this competition, there's no competition for females.
Why do you say that?
When you try saying this, someone might pose a misogynistic.
Well, they are in their right place if they do.
No.
So explain to us why you say that.
Because normally the men are fast when it comes to calculations.
Okay.
And during the speed race, I saw Archbishop doing something. But then I knew definitely at the end of the contest, they are going to lose. Because normally the ladies winning gets into their head. And they lose focus.
You will have to explain that when you are done with this one.
They lose focus at a point.
Okay, because they feel like they are winning.
Yes, except the gays that you see that sometimes they are a little bit tough. Okay. Most of the female schools just give in easily.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think this year Holy Child and Wesley girls are doing well. Yeah, but in this contest you saw some Monica's. Yeah. They did well, I think, in their qualifications, but then here as if they've never been in the contest before. And sometimes it's very sad.
That's an interesting analysis.
Yes, but Pope John's didn't do well, even though they won.
So too.
But I think in their quarterfinals, they will
have to put up a tougher fight if they want to sail through.
And I don't think they will even sail through. So.
Well, we will wait and see. They went home with the Goyle Riddle Bonanza also, and so that's a plus for them. Winning and then getting the money to add to it. Yeah, that's a good one for them. Now let's go to the UGBS auditorium. We had only one school winning a cash prize today, which was St. Augustine's College, our defending champions. Let's talk about their contest. So the cash prize they won was the Airtel Tigo highest scorer of the day. They took that award with 53 points, which is the highest so far in this 1/8 stage contest this year. And so, St. Augustine's College, congratulations. What did we think about the contest of our defending champions?
After the contest, I had to go back into the archives, check their score with Infansipim last year.
Yes.
And I think they were
at
around
the 1/8 stage.
At the 1/8 stage
yes.
last year, and they were around 58.
Yes.
So coming into this competition with 54 points, being one of the highest, I think,
53.
if I'm not wrong, the highest so far in this 1/8. I stand to be corrected.
Yes.
I think the expectation for them is a problem. Because if they weren't winners the previous year, this would have been an okay performance. But then we've seen a certain Eliasen, a certain Joseph, and a Newton do exceptionally well. So we transferred that expectation to them. But then on a normal day, this is a good performance. Yeah, there will be that argument of they didn't meet a tougher school, but Bumper did so well. They had 30 plus points for a second place. That's good.
That's a good one.
And I mean, they went toe to toe with them and all that. So I think it's an okay performance. This is the first contest. 54 points is okay. They are not exceptional as the previous years, and we shouldn't expect that from them. But as time goes on, I don't really want to use this stage as a decider. First contest, great. I want to see what happens next. I want to see what happens next if you meet a a champion. I want to see what you do, how you compose it. So it's an okay performance. If comparing to last year in Fans Films contest, I think they did better. They did better, but then we shouldn't expect so much because
Okay.
I disagree.
Let's hear what you have to say about that.
Because the contest is always on the day.
Yes.
Different contestants at a point, different set of questions at a point, different feeling, different atmosphere.
Okay.
And when that happens, we expect different scores. So,
were you expecting more or less?
Actually, I was expecting them to win. Because at this stage, you could be kicked out.
Well, that is true.
And it's not about the score.
That is true. Well,
because your first time on stage, you should make sure you see the school before we continue.
Yes.
So as to how you see the school is our business.
Okay.
Not the score.
Okay.
But if you get the score, we are okay.
We are okay. But let's discuss the score. Do you think they could have done way better than they did?
I think the questions were relatively familiar to the schools because after round 1, you saw St. Augustine's coming up with 20 points.
Yes.
And the other schools 15-15.
Yeah.
That's just quite unusual.
Yes, that's
so
a lot of score in the
I think the
round.
questions were a little bit okay. The schools did their best. But once again, a champion is a champion.
Okay.
And I think they did well. They did well. But as he's saying, their next contest would speak more. Because I think they'll be meeting Accra Academy.
Yes. They will be meeting Accra Academy.
Which I think they will take the
And
day
Accra Academy this year, I think that school is a force to reckon with.
Okay. Everyone says that
I really
St.
disagree.
Augustine's is going to take
I really
that
disagree
one.
with him when he says Accra Academy is a force to reckon with.
Because we've seen the second years who came last year coming back and Asingste going back home, even though they were very good. And they met Accra Academy. And it was quite a low-profile, tough contest. Because in this year's competition, we have low-profile schools with good contestants.
Yes, that is true.
Yes. And you can't use the name of the school to decide how they will perform. Because we saw AQ today.
Yeah.
And going into the contest, it was really hyped. Joy News, television, social media.
There was a lot of buzz on social media.
But then after round 1, you saw they weren't that much. Yeah. So I think Accra Academy did well. And I think it took riddles to finally decide the contest. And Tibu is someone we should
look out for
very well.
Okay. So that is
because I've watched him on different platforms, and in the Greater Accra Championship, it took Presbyterian Boys the Riddles to win.
Okay.
So I think
that's the last round.
He himself is a force to reckon.
All right, we'll be looking out for Tibu. Please, Aaron, being a social media person, tell us a little bit about the buzz that was on social media today.
Oh, today has been exceptional.
Okay.
I think we're in the trends, number 1 on the trends on Twitter for almost the whole day.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the trolls come in here and there, but then, I mean, I think it's part of the program. It makes the whole thing exciting and
this year, our audience is out there.
Yeah, so I think they're all watching from, great numbers with the streams and everything. Yeah. And I love the conversations on Twitter. You know, you love it. You love it. It makes the whole thing fun. And today has been. I saw one comment that said, Prempeh guys were claiming that
very true.
True, and you know, I mean, it's been great out there today. Yes, as compared to yesterday, it's been, and we are hoping for
more buzz,
great online sessions as we go on.
Okay, I saw something about God being an old Tom. What did that one mean?
I mean, the Queen's guys always say God is an old Tom, so I think it was a picture of them praying. So maybe they were praying to their patron.
Okay. God. And then there was one about our last contest at NNB today, talking about the popes, the archbishops, and then the saints. Who is Mother Mary going to listen to? Whose prayer is she going to listen to?
That would have been a tough one for Mary and I. I think at the end of the day, we saw that he was. She favored the Pope. So
yes.
Let's
favor the Pope above
let's see if she will favor the Pope as they go on.
As they go on. Yeah. All right. And so, viewers, we take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we look at the contest for tomorrow. Stay with us.
COVID-19 has changed the world, but despite the challenges, the spirit of Africanacity is still alive. It's in the tenacity of the men and women keeping us going. It's in the creativity you use to work, teach, and do it all. And it's in the ingenuity of all those who are making a difference. Thank you to everyone still getting things done. Your Africanacity inspires us. COVID-19.
Chat to us anytime, anywhere. Access our virtual assistant, the APSA bot, 24/7. That's Africanacity. That's APSA. Chat to us.
Back to the 2020 National Science and Maths Quiz Review Show. I am here with Aaron and Eurija, who are helping me to discuss and dissect our contests for the 1/8 stage. Right now, we are moving to the contest for tomorrow. What to expect looking at the schools that are coming into the competition. So, tomorrow at the University of Ghana Business School Auditorium, we have T.I. Amas Kumase, Navrongo Senior High School, and T.I. Amas Potin. Yes.
Yeah.
What should we expect? We have two T.I. Amas schools coming to clash with Navrongo. What should we expect?
I am tipping the Cedar School, that's T.I. Amas Kumasi.
Yes.
They be good. They always prove their worth, and I'll be straight and simple. T.I. Amas Kumasi.
Have you been following them?
Not this year. I mean, from the previous years, they've been good. Last year they were okay. So, unfortunately, I haven't seen from Navrongo and Putin.
Okay.
So I'll just go with my
the seeded school. Okay, Urija.
And this year, I think since we started, some seeded schools have been kicked out.
Oh yes.
But then not for TMS.
Okay.
Not for TMS.
They will stay, right?
Yeah, Kumasi TMS. I mean, Rela Mass. They're not bad. They're not bad. From Kumasi, they're not bad at all.
Okay.
So,
well, this is Accra. Let's see if they can maintain that win.
And they're always seeded, so.
Yes, that's a good record for them. Then we have Adisadel College, Bishop Herman College, and Takwa Senior High School.
Okay.
What do you have to say, Urija?
The zebras are always zebras. Even though I hear people say they are not that much.
Okay.
They are not doing well, but then over the years, we always hear they are not doing well.
But they are still in there.
When they come here, it's a different business.
Okay.
So, I think I'm rooting for
them. Okay. Aaron.
I heard this joke that says Adesadel has the key to the seeded stage.
Yeah.
So I think they'll do the usual. They'll
remain seeded.
I don't think it will be an easy contest, but then I feel, and as you just said, there is always that narrative of Adesadel is coming to the competition. They are not good and all that. But then, I mean, they find a way. I remember 2016, their first contest against Islamic SHS. They had, I think they won with a point. And, I mean, they weren't the favorite, but at the end of the day, they won. So they have their ways. They have 4 finals in a row. I mean, they have their way of doing these things. So, yeah, Adesadel.
You say that you don't think it's going to be an easy contest. Is that because of Bishop Herman?
Yeah, Bishop Herman was okay in the early stages of the competition and all that. So,
how about Takwa Senior High School?
Takwa might. I don't want to downplay any school because I mean NSMQ has proven to be a competition of surprises and all that. So, I mean they stand a chance, but then I'll go to Adesadel College.
Okay. Yeah. Then we have Chemu Senior High School, St. Rose's Senior High School, and Ola Senior High School. Who are we rooting for? Urija?
I always speak about these ladies. And as if I don't like them, but then...
So we'll tell them that it shouldn't get in their head when they are winning. They should remain steadfast.
With their preliminaries, they managed to get the riddles. Yeah, I think St. Rose's are good with the riddles. Yeah.
And so are you rooting for them?
I don't know of Chemu.
Are you rooting for St. Rose's?
I think I'll go for Chemu.
You don't have faith in the ladies, eh? We will see. They will come and shock you.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes. Chemu, St. Rose's, Ola Senior High School.
I'm tipping St. Rose's.
Okay, thank you.
They are coming with some heat. I know Urija's problem with
the
ladies' schools and all that, and I feel Chemu had their luck coming into the seeded.
Okay.
They were good, but then I'm tipping St. Rose's because I feel they are coming in with this energy. They've contested before. They are familiar to this year's whole process. So
yeah,
I feel they'll win. It might not be
a big win.
Yeah, a big but then I mean I feel they'll take the day.
Yeah. Okay, St. Rose's. So you have Aaron rooting for you. Then we have St. Peter's Senior High School, Notre Dame Girls, and Brekum Senior High School. Aaron.
I think even those watching will agree with me that St. Peter's will do it. St. Peter's coming into the competition with an old face. I say he's the most experienced this year because he has seen it all from the 1-8 to the final, seen every question, touched every question. So, I mean, he coming into the competition alone without him talking is tensions people, you know. I mean, the guy has his ways with words and quotations and everything. And aside that, he's good. So St. Peter's as a school is good. I mean, for the past 2 years, they've been top of their game. So I doubt they would want to go back to regionals.
Well, I don't think anybody really ever wants to go back to regionals.
Some schools do, though.
Some schools do want to go back.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to get a list of those schools later. Eureka.
I was talking about Tibu minutes ago. So I think we should look at Michael Obeng.
Okay. He'll bring us more quotes this year.
Yeah, I think aside the quotes, I learned he had some good scores for the SAT and the subject test.
Great.
And looks at the subject test has the NSMQ equivalence.
Okay.
So he's one contestant I want to waste the whole day looking at.
Okay.
I'll be a bit controversial here. I mean, if Eureka would use tests to judge the guy, because you've seen people top WASI and everything, they weren't even contestants on.
No, the WASI is different from the NSMQ.
Well, that is true.
So that's the main reason why. That's the main reason they can use it as
we use shortcuts.
Gentlemen, there are a lot of factors that come to play when you come to sit on the stage.
Oh no! And aside the test, he's a finalist.
I mean, you could use that point, but
from last year's competition. And if you've checked the SAT syllabus and how their questions are like for the physics and the chemistry,
they look like NSMQ questions.
Yes, and someone who is experienced with those type of questions.
Well, it's possible that he topped the SATs also because he's conversant with the NSMQ.
That one is a factor.
Style of questions.
But then those questions are not that easy. And last year he was informed too.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're informed to, you've not really covered a lot of stuff. But this time he's
so you think that it is intrinsic, it is natural for him?
With respect to
being smart and being able to.
Oh, I think the NSMQ is not about. I think smartness is part, but more of the work is with training.
Okay. 70%
is with training, and the 30% is from the contestants. So that's why you see, there are two group of people. One is being trained, and the other is smart and being trained.
Okay.
When they meet, maybe the ones being trained are very good with the
skills.
Yes, but then the smart one who is a little bit trained will always outsmart them.
Okay.
I think
you're
just a very big fan of Michael. I mean, but then quick one. I think we shouldn't just focus on him. There are two guys there.
Yes.
And in his interview, he said, they are coming with a better team and all this. So I think we should focus on both of them and not put the spotlight on just one.
Yes, that is true. Okay. Well, we know Michael, and that is why we were talking about him. But St. Peter's, we are watching out for you. Quickly, let's go to the NNB contests. Kumasi Academy, Infantipim, St. Mary's, Sirija.
That's one of the contests.
Okay, an exciting one.
I think they met in Kumasi. Accra Academy, Infantipim, our usual trials. But then we don't use that to judge.
Okay.
I think we see them tomorrow.
Okay.
Infantipim is okay. Kumasi Academy is okay. And the Kumasi Academy is a senior school here.
Yes.
And then Infantipim will be coming in their usual red.
Trying to get that seed.
Of course.
We wait to see.
It will be a very nice contest.
Yes. Aaron, Tamale Senior High School, or Saitutu Senior High School, Armed Forces Senior High Technical School.
A tough one. I'll go with Tamale because I think I'll be a fanatic here and go with Tamale because some of these schools, they are known for making it into the 1A stage.
Yes.
Quarterfinal stage. So they have their own magical ways they do. They used to attain that. So I'm going for them, and I think, and over the years we've seen some good contestants from them, from Zuera, Yunus, Anjali, and all. They gave Ogasco a very tough time last year. So I think they'll come in stronger and they'll take the day.
And lastly, Kwando Senior High School, Apam Senior High School, Nkwetia Presby Senior High School. Eureka, what's your prediction?
I'll go for Apam.
You go for Apam. Okay. And Aaron?
I think I'll follow Eureka.
You follow him.
and not because Eureka is saying it, but then I think I still have a feeling that Apam, and from what they've done, I think Apam will do well.
Not even with the feeling, they met some fancy people in their preliminary contest.
Yes. And they did.
And it wasn't a very easy contest, but then they managed their way through.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't see Pando coming in that strong. So
we wait to see. Thank you very much for joining me here, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Viewers, once again, this has been the 2020 National Science and Maths Quiz Review Show, where we discuss and analyze the contests as they happen. Once again, the 2020 edition of the National Science and Maths Quiz is sponsored by Ghana Education Service in partnership with Absa Bank Ghana Limited and supported by Joy News, Prudential Life Insurance, Goyle, Airtel Tigo, Dano Milk, Academic City, Accra College of Medicine, Central University, GTP, Adansi Travels, Medifem Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, Third Eye Care Vision Center, and YFM. Kindly visit our website on www.nsmq.com.gh for all your official news and updates on the competitions. This is a primetime production. See you again tomorrow.
Bye.